everybody? I hope everybody's good and I hope everybody's fine. But I felt the need to come here this Saturday afternoon just to say a couple of things and just to say how I'm feeling. Because some of the stuff I've seen over the last day or two is very concerning. And I just want us to take time, take a step back, and just think about where God has brought you from and where God is going to take you to. And ask yourself, is really some of this stuff necessary to keep going through? Hey, just being me, how you doing? I mean, over the last couple of days, I've seen people to fall out with people that I really thought that was cool with each other. And it's really saddening and heartening that we, as a community, that we can't get along with one another. It's our community that's tearing each other down. We can't uplift our own community because we too busy trying to tear our own community down. But then at the end of the day, when it comes to it, when stuff happens to our community, we want to act like we all united. But we're not united. Before we can get united with one another, you have to unite yourself with God first. Hey, Tenneke, how you doing? You have to get yourself united with God first. Nothing's going to fall in line until you fall in line with God first. And I'm just talking in general. I'm not trying to come down on nobody. I'm not trying to knock nobody. I'm just saying. It's been heavy on my mind. It's been heavy on my mind today of some of this stuff that's going on. We all have to get right with God. Look around us. I want everybody to look around and look around at the environment. Look at the world. Look at what the president is trying to do. Everybody in this YouTube community is worried about what he said or she said. That ain't the real issue. We all should look at the real issue. They're trying to strip every right that black folks have in America. They're trying to strip it all away from us. But we too busy worrying about what this person said about us, what that person said about us. It's time for us to take a stand and say, this is not right. This is wrong. Our whole democracy, everything that is minority led or minority driven is being taken out. It's being taken out. It's being taken out. It's being taken out. But don't nobody want to talk about the issues of the world. We want to run around YouTube and talk about what's going on. Hey, Peanut Butter Face. I'm just here talking about some stuff that's going on in the world and what people are too busy worried about what people are too busy worried about in this world right now. We all have to stay focused for our families. If we got kids right now, we have to realize what's going on in this world, because when we gone, whatever happening, it's going to affect them. It's going to affect them. The rights that they trying to strip away from us, it's going to affect our kids. And I hope this message just gets out. I just hope this gets out. And I'm not like sounding redundant when I say this. I just want to make people aware of this. Hey Gina, how you doing? I just want to make people aware of this. I want to make people aware of this and the stuff that's going on, because it's crazy out here right now. These times is crazy. Yes, peanut butter face, you right. It's going on. Y'all make sure y'all share this live for me. Share this live to the Honeycomb Hideout. Everybody, just make sure it gets out, because it needs to get out. And I mean, I've been thinking about. It's a lot I've been thinking about. It's been like everybody in the Honeycomb Hideout have been coming under attack. C-Dub and his family been coming under attack. But you know what? God got us protected no matter what we're going through. God got us protected. The enemy is going to come against everything that we're trying to do. But we have to stay prayed up. Our families have to stay prayed up. Because in this life right now, it's going to take prayer. It's going to take prayer. It's going to take prayer. And I mean, the more I see and the more I do, I mean, even today, I seen a post on TikTok where George W. Bush came out and said something. I've never agreed with nothing that a Bush has said until today. We are living with a dictator right now. Nobody wants to talk about it, but we're living with a dictator. Trump is no more than a dictator. He's out for revenge because people are trying to prosecute him for the wrongs he did. But it's one thing I do know. The God I serve, he sees all and he knows all. When you do wrong, it all will come down. What he's doing right now, it's not gonna work. It's already people that's standing up against him. But we all as a nation have to come together and really pray that more people come against him, because there's people scared right now. But I'm not scared, because I pray every night, and I know God's gonna deliver me. God's gonna deliver everything around me. God's gonna deliver me. God's gonna deliver me. Like I say, this is not an easy walk. This is not an easy walk. And I'm gonna tell you something. I had a conversation, and I hope Gina don't mind me telling this, or Tenneke mind me telling this. I had a conversation yesterday, and I've been talking to Tenneke, and I've been talking to Gina about this, about stuff I walked away from, and it still bothers me to this day. But I talked to Gina yesterday, and Gina told me, said, I have to let it go and move on. And I have to. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still a work in progress. Stuff I struggle with. But with people like Tenneke, Gina, just being me a peanut butter face, just the encouragement, even C-Dub. I mean, when I first came back to C-Dub, and I told him that, I told C-Dub, I was like, well, I don't have no issue with you. The reason why I stepped away from that other sector over there, because I got tired of all the drama and the madness over there. And you see how the Lord works in mysterious ways. You see how he works in mysterious ways. You see how the Lord works in mysterious ways. I'm going to speak on this because I can speak on this. When you break one of them 10 commandments and you think you're getting away with it, you're not getting away with it. Because you see how God works and how God will strike you down for it. I'm not the one to gloat and say what's good for you happen. But when you commit an adultery and you think you're getting away with it and you think it's cute, and then you come on the internet and you try to sit here and act like, oh, I'm having this fun, I'm having that. No, you're not getting away with anything. Because God sees all and God knows all. God sees all and God knows all. Like I say, I'm not perfect. I'm learning every day. This walk with God is not easy. I have to pray every night. I have to pray every day. Every day I go out, I have to pray. I have to stay prayed up. But what most people don't know about me, and I'm going to say it, I had to walk away from certain family members because I realized in order for me to grow, I had to step away. I had to step away. And that's not a bad thing when you have to step away. I stepped away, but when I stepped away, I learned to lean on God more. I learned to lean on God more. And at first when I stepped away, I didn't know what I was going to do and how I was going to do it. But God showed me, lean on him and trust on him. So when I did that, it's just me and my daughter right now. Some days I'm not going to say every day's not a good day. It's a struggle. But you know what? God has me. God has me. God has me. I made it this far by the grace of God. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. And I mean, I give credit. I give credit to, I just want to send this out. I hope C-Dove hear this. But I give C-Dove credit for allowing me to speak on his platform. Hey, Meek C, how you doing? To let him know that I wasn't coming to him a harsh way when I came back over to him. C-Dove, people need to follow C-Dove because he's trying to bring that truth out. He's trying to bring that truth out. And there's nothing but positivity over there with C-Dove and Honeycomb Hideout. I enjoy my time when I'm over there. When C-Dove's online, I'm there. I'm there. I might not comment all the time, but I'm there. I'll be listening. Some nights I listen and I fall off to sleep to listening to what's going on. But he has good information over there. He has good information over there. So if you're not subscribed to the Honeycomb Hideout, subscribe to it. It's not about drama. It's all positivity over there. That's what I want people to understand. C-Dove has been misunderstood on this internet, on YouTube. People wanted to defame his name. But I'm here to tell you, that's a good brother right there. That is a good brother right there. And if you don't know him, you should get to know him. You should get to know him. You should get to know C-Dove. There's a whole lot of other people. You should get to know C-Dove, Peanut Butter Face, Yolanda the Great, Tenneke. You should get to know all these people. All these people you should get to know. They fighting for good things out here. I can speak good things about Yolanda the Great and Tenneke. I leave them messages every morning, wishing them hope they have a good day, a blessed day, and everything. Even my girl Gina, I tell her, I hope you have a blessed day. And I mean, I'm going to get around to telling more people that. Hope they have a blessed day and stuff. But these people right here have been here. Tenneke's been here. Tenneke and Yolanda, they know my story. They know my story. They know where I came from. They know where I came from. Hey, Lady Blue, how you doing? Thank you for joining. They know where I came from. They know where I came from, and they know what I've been going through. And I'm going to speak on this because I can speak on this because this is my channel. If y'all don't know, most of y'all don't know. Most of y'all know, but most of y'all don't know where I came from. I came from Toxic Diamond. I used to be over there with her, Toxic Diamond. And yeah, she went away. Everybody knows she went away. And I'm not bashing her. By any means am I bashing her. Because I'm not. I love this sister. I love this sister like she's my own. Like she's my own. I defended her. I respected her. And let's just say that I went over and beyond for her when she went away. Even when she went away, I still was trying to be in contact through another CC that I won't mention. But I have forgiven this CC, and I've forgiven this CC because God told me to. God told me to forgive this, to forgive. So I let that go. But like I'm saying, when I got out, when this person got out, they want to question my loyalty to them. And I'm like, why you gonna come and question my loyalty when you already know my loyalty? But you know what? I had a conversation. I had a conversation with Tenneke, and I had the conversation with Tenneke. I had a conversation with Tenneke, and I had a conversation with Yolanda. And they told me, both of them told me, it's time to let go, bro. It's time to let go. And you know what? And Gina told me to let go too. But I still struggle. I'm not gonna lie, I still struggle with it. But I do thank Tenneke, I do thank Yolanda, and I do thank Gina for that. And I thank everybody. All y'all know where I came from, but none of y'all judge me. None of y'all judge me whatsoever. None of y'all judge me. Y'all could have, but none of y'all judge me. And I truly appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. Because that's what grown people do. Lady Blue, stay prayed up. Stay prayed up, Lady Blue. God's got you. Don't worry about it. Put it in God's hands. Put it in God's hands. Whatever comes against you, Lady Blue, put it in God's hands. God's got you, sis. God's got you, sis. Don't ever doubt it. When times get rough, put it in God's hands. I don't know if you still sit over there with the other people or not, but put it in God's hands, sis. Let go and let God do it for you. You understand what I'm saying? You a child. We all a child of God. So just remember that. Remember that. And I'm going to keep praying for you. I'm going to keep loving on you. Because that's what we supposed to do. We supposed to love on everybody. We not supposed to hate nobody. We supposed to love everybody. Everybody we supposed to love. We supposed to love everybody. And I just want to challenge anybody. If you done fell out with somebody, it don't matter if it's family members or what it is. We here one day and gone the next. Tell somebody you love them. Tell somebody you love them. Doesn't matter who it is. It don't take 5 minutes to be happy. It don't take 5 minutes to be kind to somebody. And you can get a blessing for it. You can get a blessing for it. You can get a blessing for it. But y'all, please, 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 just make sure this live gets out there. Peanut Butter Face, make sure C-Dub sees this. And everybody that we run with, make sure they see this live. I mean, I'm not bashing it. I mean, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful for all the, I'm just grateful for all the Plu. I'm just grateful for all the people that's around me. I'm grateful for all the people that's around me. everybody that I met in the Honeycomb Hideout. I'm grateful for all of y'all. All of y'all. I'm grateful for all of y'all. Because this road has been a journey. This road has been a journey. This road has been a journey. But I know with all y'all supporters on my side, and like I say, I don't get on here to do this for cash apps. I know people put their cash apps out there, but I don't do it for cash app. I do this because I love to do this. I love to spread the word. I love to spread the word of God. I do. I'm not a preacher like some people would think that I'm a preacher, but I'm not. I just love Jesus. And I got a ways to go, but I love Jesus. And I will shout it until the day I die that I love Jesus. I mean, I do. I really do. I do. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate C-Dub and his platform. I appreciate it. And I mean, you should, I mean, like I say, you should always give people their flowers before they die. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm giving credit to C-Dub. I'm gonna give credit to Tenneke. I'm gonna give credit to Yana the Great. They don't open up their platform to me many times to where I can come up there and speak. And I'm grateful. And I will always be grateful. And I will always be there when they go live or anything in their chat. I might not say nothing all the time. I might just be listening, just taking stuff in, because that's what you have to do sometimes. You don't always have to talk. Sometimes you have to sit back and you have to listen and take it in. And just like that conversation last night, C-Dub they were having a conversation about relationships and stuff. I was just listening. Because like I said, I was married for 5 years. I was married for 5 years. Most people don't realize that. On the 5th year of being married to my wife, she told me that she did not want to be married anymore. And I'm going to tell you, the devastation and the shock in me, it hurt bad. It hurt bad. I thank you, Tenneke. I really do appreciate that. And I mean, after being married for 5 years, and I mean, my wife, she didn't work. She didn't have to do nothing but stay there, make sure the kids went to school and got home. But on that 5th year of marriage, she told me she didn't want to be married no more. So that like sent me in a cultural shock. I didn't know what to feel. I didn't know what to do. And one day I went to work and I came home and it was a man in my house. Now, my first reaction was, I wanted to do something, but I knew I couldn't because I had to think about my kids. I had to think about my kids, which I did. I thought about my kids. So I left for a few days and I went to a friend's house that I work with. So while at that friend's house, I was working. I was going to work, and I still work. While I was there with that friend, my ex-wife called me and told me, she said, well, your son want to know why you're not at home. I went back home because my child needed me to come back home. What a real man would have done. He would have went back home. So I went home back to my child. I was at home exactly 5 days with my son and my daughter and my other daughter. On that 5th day, me and my son left and went to his basketball game. So after the basketball game was over, I took my son and my other kids to their grandma's house so they could spend time with their grandparents. I come back home And I find out that some of my stuff had been stolen. When I look in the back of my car, they had took my stuff and put it in the car and accused me of stealing their stuff, which I hadn't done. So I get back out the car and I asked them, said, why my stuff in the car? Well, I said, I hadn't stolen anything from nobody. So during the process, her boyfriend's friend hit me. And when he hit me, they left. And I told my ex-wife, I said, you need to come back and talk to me. So right then and there, that's when I left. That's when I took everything out the house. I got my kids' stuff. I got my stuff. And I took all my kids' stuff out the house. And we moved in with my parents. Mind you, I took all 3 of my kids. Now, my oldest daughter, she is not mine legally, but I treated her like she's my own child from the time she was a month old. So I took her with me, with the other kids, because I love her just like she's my own. I never treat her no different. And people ask me, I mean, when I first let people ask me, well, why you didn't do something to them and this? I said, look, I said, I have kids I got to think about. I got kids I got to raise. I said, I'm not going to jeopardize my freedom to what I can't raise my kids, which I didn't do. I could have retaliated. I could have got mad and done something to these people, but I didn't do that. But I'm going to tell you what I did do, Peanut Butter Face. We had a house together. So when I left the house to her. I left everything to her. I left the house. I left everything to her. So one day, I had to go to the house and get some stuff out the house. So I wanted to see what was going on with my house. So I go to the house, and I see that she and her boyfriend are still sitting in my house. So I told my dad, I said, I'm gonna get some more stuff out of here that I got in here. So I took some more stuff out the house. So the next day, what I did, Peanut Butter Face, I had all the electricity in the house cut off. I had the water cut off. I had everything cut off. So they couldn't stay there. And what I did was, Peanut Butter Face, so I wouldn't mess my credit or anything up. We had a mobile home, but what I was staying in, I went to the people and I talked to them. And I told them, I said, look, I said, I'm going to give this house back to y'all because me and my ex-wife separated and I don't want it anymore. I'm like, if it goes on my credit. Well, the man said, no. He said, just sign it back over to us and it won't harm your credit. So that's what I did. It didn't harm my credit one bit, Peanut Butter Face. But when they cut everything off, she had stuff still left in the house. And this is where God works at. She had to call me and ask me if I could call the people so she could get her stuff out the house. So I called up there and I was like, can y'all open up the house for her to get her stuff out? And the only reason they let her get her stuff out is because I asked them to let her get her stuff out. They weren't going to let her go in there and get nothing out, Peanut Butter Face. Because they knew what she had did. And my dad knew, and let me tell you, it's a funny thing. When you be with somebody and your parents know something ain't right and you want to give that person the benefit of the doubt, you try and keep stuff together. Because I really was trying to keep this marriage together. I didn't want to separate. But you know, sometimes God says, things are not right. This is not where you're supposed to be at. So I had to let it go. And I let it go. And I've been a better person. Sorry. But like I was saying, when God sees something that ain't for you, he'll remove it from you. And like for a long time from there, it took me a while to actually, it took me actually a long, long time to forgive. It took me a long time to forgive. But I've come to this place where I have forgiven, and I'm at a better place now. And I can firmly say, firmly say that me and my ex-wife, we at a place now to where we're friends and we can actually get along just for the kids. I mean, I've never stopped over seeing her kids or nothing like that. But when God tells you something ain't right, it ain't right. But I'm just glad that the fact that we can co-parent together, that we can be friends. I mean, we get along better now than we was when we was married. And I guess that's something. I guess that's what God was trying to reveal to me, that we probably shouldn't have been married. We should have been friends in the first place. And I mean, I don't speak bad about. I'm so glad that she is the mother of my kids, though. She's a good person, but things happen. And I never talk bad about her in front of my kid, because what's that gonna do? Nothing at all. Yes, that's right, Peanut Butter Face. Yes, you're so right. And I'm so glad for the healing. I mean, it took a long time, Peanut Butter Face. It took a long, long time. It took a long time. It took a long time. And I mean, they say in the Bible, it says that you reap what you sow. And that's a true statement, because I'm not glorifying this, and I feel bad for his family and his kids, but when you do something wrong to people, this is what comes back to you. Now, I told you that a friend hit me, right? Well, I had a coworker that I worked with, and so she asked me one time, she was like, well, did you hear what happened to such and such and such and such? I said, no, I didn't hear about what happened. This person was telling me that somebody ran in his house and shot and killed him. I was never happy about the fact that I was never happy that he died or some harm came to him. But that goes to show that you reap what you sow. If you do something wrong, it's repercussions of what you done wrong. And I mean, I feel bad for his family and his kids, because I didn't wish death on this person or nothing like that. But it goes to show, when you do something, it comes back to you tenfold. It comes back to you. You don't get away from it. You don't get away from it. You don't get away from it. I mean, like I say, me and C-Dub keep missing each other, but I still want to have that sit down with C-Dub and just come on his platform and talk to him, because we supposed to be getting together last week, but we never did. But I still want to get in contact and just both of us have a conversation. I mean, because I love C-Dub's platform. I love C-Dub's platform. I mean, ever since I came back and came to C-Dub's platform, it's just brought peace, and it's just brought peace to my life. Because C-Dub is really trying to bring positive things to this sector. But don't nobody want positivity. And like I say, I'm going to share this with, I know you shared it, Peanut Butter Face, but I'm going to share this with the Honeycomb Hideout, because I respect that man. I respect C-Dub. I respect that man. I respect Angel, his wife, or his girlfriend, who's sticking by his side. She's sticking by his side. That's what we need. You need that real gentleman black love, where a woman sits by his side. Wherever he goes, that woman is beside him, like she should be. That's what real queens do. That's what real queens do. That's what real queens do. They sit out there. They sit with their man, no matter what. We got some real stand-up queens on this app. Peanut Butter Face, Yolanda, Tenneke. Is some top-notch princess. It's a whole list I could go down in that Honeycomb Hideout. That I could go down right now. But it's no need to. Because they know who they are. It's some beautiful queens in the Honeycomb Hideout. That I'm glad to be a part of. That I can say that he's welcomed me on his platform. And I'm giving this man his flowers because he needs them. I'm giving this man his flowers because he needs them. He's doing a stand-up job over there, getting information out. And I just want to tell him to keep doing what he do. Keep pushing. People come against you. Keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing. Because I'm going to be right there to push back with you. I'm going to be right there to help you with this fight. Keep pushing. We done seen all the enemies trying to come against us, but it ain't work. It ain't work. Look where you came from, C-Dub. Look where you came from. Look who been coming at you. Where they at now, C-Dub? One of them been struck down. One ain't even got a channel no more. One ain't got a channel no more. You know why? Because God did that. God did that, C-Dub. Because you protected. You one of God's children. God's going to protect his children. God's going to protect his children. Don't matter what you do. No matter how many times we fall, God's going to protect his children. And God's got you covered, C-Dub. God's got Angel covered, C-Dub. God's got all of us covered in the Honeycomb Hideout, C-Dub. Keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing. I know he going to hear this. And I know he going to appreciate everything I'm saying. Because in the past, I was skeptical of C-Dub, but I had to see the light. I had to come around it. I had to get around the blinders and everything else that everybody else wanted to say. I had to see for myself. And then when I saw for myself, I saw the real person in C-Dub. I saw his real heart. I saw his real heart. Nobody can tell C-Dub's story. Nobody can tell C-Dub who he's related to and who he's not related to. This man owned up to what he has done. How many of y'all can say that? How many of y'all can say what y'all have done in life and y'all can't stand up for it? How many of y'all can say that? We all have fallen down. We all have done things that we are ashamed of. We all have done stuff. But you know what? We owned up to it and moved on. We all have moved on. People have to learn how to move on. Don't point fingers at people that we're not perfect people. We're not perfect. We are not perfect in this life. We have no right to judge people on this life. We've done stuff, but hey, don't judge people until you get to know people and you still don't judge them. You don't. You don't. And I'm so glad that C-Dub exposed certain people to what their true intentions was and what they had done. Because if it wasn't for C-Dub, I'd probably still be sitting over there with that same person, believing what they were saying. But I thank God, and he opened my eyes to see that C-Dub was telling the truth. That C-Dub wasn't lying about the stuff. Not one time has C-Dub came on his app and lied about the things that he had done because he owned up to it. That's what men do. They own up to what they done. They own up to what they done. They own up to what they done. I own up to what I done. I'm not proud of some of the things I done on here. I'm not. Most people know it was a time that I fell out with Yolanda. But you know what I did? I came back and I apologized to Yolanda for that. Because I was in the wrong for that. Because I was listening to other influences. And Yolanda forgave me for that. Yolanda forgave me for that. Because I came before Yolanda for the wrong reason. And I shouldn't have. But that's what comes in growth. God made me see that to what I was doing was wrong. And I went back and I apologized to her. And I apologized to Kat. Because I was wrong. That's what you have to do in this life. When you realize that you're wrong about something, fess up to it. Fess up to it. Fess up to it. Because it comes back to you. And it goes back, and I'm going to say this, because this really bothered me last night. Because I followed these two people, and I don't know where it went left or where it went right. I don't know. But I'm still praying for both of them. This situation that's going on with Kat and Ayo, I don't know where it started, how it got started. That's not what I'm trying to figure out. What I need for that, what I wish and what I pray for to happen, I pray for these two beautiful sisters just to come back and have a conversation and clear this stuff up. Beautiful black queens should not be beefing like this. Beautiful black mothers should not be beefing like this. Should not. And I know this might draw criticism for some people because I'm saying it. I don't like it when our black sisters are fighting with each other. It doesn't look good at all. It doesn't look good at all. We have to find a common ground for our black queens out here. Us as black men, we have to stand up for our black queens out here. If it's an issue, we need to find a way that we can get these black queens to talking again. It doesn't look good when we're divided. It doesn't look good at all. And I hope I'm not sounding redundant right now when I say that. I mean, it really disturbed me last night. I don't know why it bothered me so much. But my spirit hasn't been right all day. And I know it's God talking to me. I just wish that these two black queens could come together and have a conversation. Because it's not going to do any good if they both go on their own platforms and talk about each other. Because it's not doing anything. It's just making us look bad as a black community. It's just making us look bad as a black community. And I pray to God. I pray to God that it comes a solution to where they can finally see eye to eye and pray for each other. For real. You know, because the world needs prayer right now. The world needs prayer right now. And you know, I'm getting ready to get out of here because I'm getting ready to go have a good evening. I'm getting ready to go to a concert. I'm getting ready to go see Fantasia tonight. You right, Peanut Butter Face. Some people are just evil. And I understand that. But like I say, I'm just going to pray for both parties in this situation. I'm not going to make any comments. Because like I say, I listen to both. But I've been following Miss Kat for a long time. So I know where Miss Kat's coming from. And I mean, I look at it this way. If you don't like someone, don't follow them. Don't comment on them. You know what I'm saying? Don't follow them. Just let it go. Because everybody on this app has a right. I sure will. I will let you know that. I'll let you know that. But I mean, this app is so this app is so this this you don't know I mean, I'm just saying this app is just so wide open though, peanut butter face. YouTube is so wide open that we should all just be able to have our own right to opinion without people getting upset about it. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm not with the drama. I'm not with all this drama anymore. I'm trying to keep on positive situation, my stuff and stuff. So that's what I'm trying to be like, positive about it and stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. And I thank you for coming. I thank Tenneke for coming through. I thank Lady Blue. I thank everybody's been here today for coming through. I love each and every one of y'all. And Peanut Butterface, I know this is gonna get out there because you shared it in the group chat, and I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate you for doing that for me, and I'm sure C-Dub will listen to it. Cause like I said, I'm speaking true fact. I mean, I'm very appreciative of C-Dub. I'm greatly appreciative of C-Dub. I am. And Tenneke and Yolanda. I mean, I just appreciate everybody. Everybody that I mentioned, I do appreciate y'all greatly. Greatly. I don't take it for granted. Most people won't get on here and tell you thank you, but I don't take it for granted at all. So I just thank y'all. And thank you, sis. I'm gonna have a little fun tonight. Thank you. I'm gonna have a little fun. I thank y'all for being here. And like I say, I know y'all shared it already, but just keep sharing it. And I'm gracious for y'all. I love y'all. And just always remember, God is good. There's nothing we can do without God. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. Remember that. Always remember that. Remember that. If we fall down, we can get back up because God is there. And I'm getting ready to get out of here. And I'm going to say this. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And God loves y'all. And I'm going to make a post in the morning. I'm going to send out my morning prayer like I always do in the mornings. I'm going to send something to y'all in the morning. I'll probably tag all y'all, but just be looking for it. I'm going to send it out there. And Tenneke, you already know you're going to get yours anyway. I love y'all. And please, y'all have a blessed Saturday evening. Be safe. I pray a blessing upon each and every one of y'all families. And I love all y'all. And until next time, I'm out. I love y'all. Peace out.